Hey, what is up, everybody? In today's video, I got myself here uh, a small batch of Amiibos that I recently purchased off of Facebook Marketplace. And by recent, I mean over a week ago now. So I was looking through Facebook Marketplace one day and I found a bunch of Amiibos that I liked, um, namely Pikmin and, sorry, Olimar from Pikmin and Pac-Man in a bundle with Kirby for 30 bucks. Or actually, no, it was $35, but then they lowered it to 30. Ended up asking about buying just these two alongside these two in another bundle the seller had, and got the whole lot for 40 bucks. So that's $10 per amiibo, which I think is a really good deal, especially in the case of Olimar here. He's very hard to get as far as I can tell. And he's got these three little Pikmins next to him, which is really nice. He's got a helmet, and he's also got this thing on his head, which I hope does not break off. I'm going to be honest, I have yet to play a single Pikmin game yet, but I've heard they're really good. Pac-Man, I mean, he's had plenty of entries now on Switch, but aside from Smash Brothers, I don't think any single one of those games has amiibo support, as far as I can tell. Now, at the time of the release of Smash Brothers, the most relevant Pac-Man games were Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2, I believe. But of course, Masahiro Sakurai would rather use his classic design than that of his Ghostly Adventures design. And yeah, that's what we have here. Well, we recently just got the remake of Pac-Man World 2, which is really nice. Haven't actually haven't actually played the second game. Never did, I should say. Um, but yeah, hopefully I will at some point now that the remake exists. Or I could just play the copy that I have on PS2 that I also got cheaply, uh, that I got fairly recently. I and I'll be doing that as soon as I finish the first game, of course, which I have yet to finish, even after owning the game for over 20 years now. Yeah, that's right. I'm very slow on my backlog. But moving on. Next up, we have Sheik. Of course, Sheik's been a mainstay of Smash Brothers since Melee, first debuting in Ocarina of Time. Of course, you got the knife on the back, which is nice. Uh, so yeah, that was nice to have. I don't think her design, Sheik's design has not changed in over 20 years now, which is interesting. Zelda's design has changed quite a bit, and it is interesting that to note that they kept her Twilight Princess design even with the release of Super Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS and Ultimate, as Twilight Princess had been like 12 years old by that point, and and of course we had Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild in that time, and some 3DS games as well, namely A Link Between Worlds. So you would think they would go for her latest design, but no, it has to do with her move set, which is why they ended up keeping the old design, which still works to an extent. Now, what I really want to know with these amiibos is whether they whether they actually scan, because unfortunately, I've run into two amiibos that do not scan. First was the green Squid Girl amiibo, and then the second one was the Roy amiibo, which I also got very recently. So yeah, I have my Switch over here. Let's see what happens if I press the reset button and try and okay. First up, we have Olimar. Okay, we got some data in here. So next up, let's go with Pac-Man. Yes, okay, I was a little worried there, but okay. Puck-Man, okay, that's very cheeky of him. All right, let's go with okay. super girly. Okay. Okay, I'm noticing. Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of them are Smash have been scanned into Smash Brothers. That sounds about right. And yes, yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Oh, good. I expected. I'm not surprised that whoever used this last used it for Smash Brothers, but yeah, that's they all work, which is great. But yeah, that pretty much. So I don't have to worry about potentially having to re rebuy anything just to get a working one. They're all working, which is good. And with that said, that pretty much does it for this video, guys. You know, if you like what you saw and want to continue seeing more content like this, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.